So, it seems like there's a bit of a situation going on. Once again, this time, it's not CCs. Well, rather, it's one CC, apparently. Because it seems like we're back to Gacha Wars again. Yep, that's right. People still can't seem to understand that, look, just have fun with a game. If you cannot have fun with a game, there's no need to hate on another game. Especially to keep attacking people that are just sitting there minding their own business, enjoying the game, all right? Like, if you want to critique it, at least do it in a constructive way. Do not talk down to others simply for enjoying something that you don't find enjoyable. Like, it's good, it's fine to critique, and I feel like if your mannerism is correct, people could take that as constructive criticism and throw it as feedback to the devs of their own game. But that's not what's happening. People try to use this moral grandstand, like I'm better than D because I happen to enjoy this game and you happen to enjoy that game. It reminds me of middle school when we all people started growing up and they don't play Pokemon anymore, etc. So like they used to play Pokemon. They're like, oh, what are you, still a child? Like who still does that? And Pokemon then went on to be the biggest, brand in human history. So it's like people are just so weird about that. Like, I always found that fascinating how people just never outgrown that particular period in their life. When it comes to the vocal minority, all right, I do want to make sure that this is from the vocal minority. So we have Sticks here going, I caused a gacha war. Now, to my knowledge, the last thing Sticks did was he showed the Wuthering Waves winning the best gacha game, I think in Steam or something. I'm not too familiar, I haven't watched that, but obviously we're gonna get more feedback about that right here. Shouts out to Sticks, man. I really like this guy. All right, let's get into it.
You all know that I love Wuthering Waves. It's one of my 3 favorite gacha games, including OG Arknights and Nikke.
I don't know about OG Arknights. I'm hearing good stuff. I just can't seem to enjoy tower defense. Nikke, I cannot play that because I feel like that's too much of a trigger. If you want to remain disciplined about your jorking tendencies, I feel like you want to stay off games that are that triggering. You know what I mean? Especially to the male gaze. So that's why, like, I can't, because a lot of people are telling me that the story of Nikke is pretty good. It's like actually a good gacha game. I just can't seem to do it, man. I just cannot seem to be able to do it.
Game that I cover quite often on this channel, and I even now actively do podcasts on. So when I woke up to this specific bit of information, I was ecstatic. I was very happy. You all know that I love Wuthering Waves. It's one of my 3 favorite gacha games, including OG Arknights and Nikke. It's a game that I cover quite often on this channel, and I even now actively do podcasts on. So when I woke up to this specific bit of...
Okay, so number 1 for me will be Wuthering Waves easily. I'm having tons of fun with Wuthering Waves. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel second for sure. And I would say Genshin Impact because Genshin Impact has marked me the most. I would leave Genshin Impact there because whether I'm not liking it as much as I used to. I'm not having as much fun as I used to. I cannot deny I've still had years of enjoyment from that, like up until Sumeru. That was a lot of fun, all things considered.
This specific bit of information, I was ecstatic. I was very happy to see. I went ahead and I tweeted
Smack
about
says
it.
one, you gotta play Arknights.
Yeah, apparently I'm Gacha Smack's S1 now. That's a thing. That's we went from 4-star Smack to Smack's S1. So yeah, tough.
And inadvertently started the Gacha Wars.
Uh-oh.
For 2026 respectively. And I didn't even mean to. Apparently, my celebration of 2 different Gacha games has triggered immense upset, anger,
so
and just
2 Gacha games. Okay.
malintent from a specific community.
Oh, so Wuthering Waves. Okay, let him read it.
Noted in my tweet, and this is based off of Newzoo's report that is publicly accessible, has not been altered or doctored in any way. Wuthering Waves has officially become the #1 most played gacha game on PC.
Ooh, well, that's a good thing. GG's.
They state here, Marvel Rivals and Wuthering Waves break into PC's top 20 for the first time, but overall playtime remains highly concentrated on evergreen titles. But Wuthering Waves here at number 18 is one of the top PC games by playtime share. So
that's huge.
I made sure to state verbatim, most played, meaning that players are playing it more than any other gacha game reported by Newzoo, followed closely by Genshin Impact at 2nd place.
Now I see what the problem is. This is God. This is literally God making it so that there's a gacha war. Yeah, it just had to happen to be Genshin Impact to be number 2. Like it's Wuwa number 1, Genshin number 2. Man, that says a lot. But of course, that will ruffle some feathers because people associate their own self-worth to the fact that Genshin Impact is considered the best game, and now we have a problem. People are just gonna go like, oh, my old phone cannot run Wuthering Waves, therefore it's a bad game. I can run Genshin Impact, so that makes it better. It's like, for you, that's fine, but like, we're talking globally. The problem is, I feel like people, especially on the Genshin side, are so limited in their perspective. It's like, oh, how is it for me? No, you gotta look at things from a nuanced, global macro outlooks. Like, everybody. How does this look for everybody? For the people that can't play this game, and when you look at the game and how it looks like and how it compares to your game, how does that compare? Obviously, Wu was better. Like, it doesn't take much of a genius. It doesn't mean Genshin doesn't have its own merits. Of course it does. If you cannot afford like a strong machine or a strong phone or laptop, etc., Genshin's good. Like, Genshin is this good middle ground game. 100% would recommend it to beginners. I hate what the fucking devs are doing in terms of Hoyoverse for sure, but in terms of the products at hand, it's good. But that doesn't mean it's superior to something else like Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves was literally designed to be superior than Genshin. It's like Genshin was destined to lose that one because Genshin walked so that Wuthering Waves can run. It is what it is.
Which again is evident right here. You can see Wuthering Waves at number 18 and Genshin Impact number 19. Now, they are both listed as 0.9%, but the reason Wuthering Waves is at number 18 rather than number 19 is because what they don't list is the number directly preceding the 9 there. So
yeah, okay.
Might be 0.9.
Because both of them are 0.9, yeah.
Or Genshin might be 0.93. This might be a difference of literally just a few hundred players, or it could be the difference of tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. It's impossible to confirm. Either way, for, based off of whatever minor or major number, Wuthering Waves is at number 18. I go on to further state that it has attained the spot for the number 18 most played PC game worldwide, followed closely by Genshin Impact at 19th place. This is based off of what they stated here. In the top 20 PC games, this is me raising both games. It wouldn't matter if Wuthering Waves was at number 2 or number 5, as long as Wuwa made it into this top 20, that's
huge.
Worth celebrating.
Oh, 100%. Dude, we're talking like, it's next to GTA 5. It's next to fucking Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, World of Warcraft, Fortnite, like these Minecraft, Roblox, like these are the biggest games of all time, and we have literally our boys Genshin and Wuwa up there. That's cause for celebration, man. I don't know about you, chap. Hey, easy claps. It just means that like Gacha's big now. They're in the spotlight in some places. That's great. I feel like this is cause for celebration for both games.
Genshin Impact being here is also worth celebrating.
Absolutely.
I stated that this is not indicative of total revenue, because all this means is that people are playing this more. It doesn't mean that they're spending more or that it earns more.
Yeah, they're just playing it more.
Also does not is not indicative of mobile or console, because Genshin Impact actually performs better on mobile relative to
Wuthering Waves. Yeah, Wuthering Waves sucks on mobile. Like 100%. Like it's just horrible. It's the worst. Like, I don't even know someone that plays it on mobile, man.
Quite significantly worse on mobile and a lot better on console and PC. So I made sure to state here, to clear up any misconceptions, that this does not mean Wuwa is the number 1 gacha game in the world. It is just the most played gacha game on PC. Not in terms of revenue, not in terms of mobile, not in terms of console. And even in spite of this, people have latched on to this sentence right here. Not even the sentence, the first line. They didn't even read the second line that says on PC. I mean, they're not really helping themselves here when people or gacha gamers specifically are often mocked for their inability to read or inability to process information or inability.
As a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I know a thing or two about that.
Ability to actually have critical thinking. But, I digress. Let's continue here.
Okay, so let's call a spade a spade. You know what this indicates to me, personally? PC gamers are like old school gamers. Because I feel like it's time to realize that there's 2 generations of gamers. There's like early Gen Z and there's late Gen Z. Late Gen Z grew up with mobile games. Early Gen Z grew up with PC console games, right? This just tells me that Wuthering Waves is more popular with old school gamers. Genshin Impact is more popular with new school gamers / people that can't afford a better machine. Literally. So for the normal classic gamer, for what is known as gamer, because I feel like this definition will probably change in the future considering the new wave of gamers. That's basically what it is.
This is PC exclusively, I further go on to state, but that is an absolutely incredible accomplishment.
It
Being
is.
the #1 most played gacha game on PC, breaking into a market that is dominated by AAA and high-quality indie games. We have games like Roblox, Counter-Strike 2, League of Legends, Minecraft, Fortnite, Valorant, World of Warcraft. Like, there's so many great popular games in there. Being listed among those titans is an accomplishment unlike any other. Second place is also a phenomenal achievement. Like, I'm in no way criticizing Genshin here. I'm in no way claiming Genshin is inferior or, you know, that Genshin didn't also do great.
How dare you even insinuate? What do you mean? You cannot have Wu #1? You can't say that. Yes, this sticks, man. Fuck this guy. Look at him. I hate this guy saying Genshin Impact is second place to Wuthering Waves. Do you know how much I fought on Twitter replies and Reddit threads to say that Genshin is better, boy? And you're just gonna come here with your stats saying it's worse? Oh, hell nah. That's basically what that is, man.
I'm stating #1 and #2 are both incredible achievements, but for whatever reason, you know, certain people can't be happy with that. They're like, oh, second place, that's horseshit. There's no way it's not first place. But the two gacha games being in the top 20 PC games worldwide is indicative of the genre's growth. I'm sure in the coming years, we'll continue to see more gacha games, or sorry, more games dominate on console and mobile. Maybe Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Arknights Enfield, Azure Pamelia, Sewer Palace, Neverest, Reverness, Ananta, who knows? Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon.
Shouts out to the Patreons.
To allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day.
Hell yeah.
Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado,
Hell yeah.
let's continue.
Do I have YouTube members? I think I have my boy Lynn. I don't even, like, besides that, I don't even think I have YouTube members, man.
According to reports, PC growth is accelerating at an incredible rate and will likely be the dominant gaming platform in the future with a large push by Steam numbers. And then I noted the source here was Newzoo 2026 PC and Gaming Console Report. So if anyone wanted to follow up with information, they could. And you can see on the left here, this shit is updating in real time. Like, I don't even know what it was when it started.
Wait, they're making excuses like it's bots and ads?
Some of these comments are hilarious and just so... Oh my God, this guy has a bit of a hard. Is he responding to? He is. He's actually responding to.
Yeah, they're beefing. Of course, this is what they do. They're gonna go into the replies. They're gonna go into Reddit threads, and they're gonna beef. They're gonna go in YouTube comment sections, and they're gonna beef. There's a good chance I'm gonna scroll right in this video, and I'm gonna find some. I bet 1,000,000% of these people are in r/gaming. Oh, Gacha gaming. Of course they are, man. Of course they are. Okay, actually, this is a clean community. Hey, these are clean ass comments, man. You know what? Never mind. Hey, Styx community is amazing.
Individual people. Individual people that are enjoying Wuthering Waves. He's going through and he's replying to each of them. And he's what? Criticizing content creators?
Yeah.
It's content.
You just spotted a Hoyo shield. What you're seeing there, Styx, is a Hoyo shield in action. Is what you're seeing.
Creators and their chatters act in general most days of the week. All I do is literally cover gacha games. I mean, let's take.
Oh, so they're attacking Styx now. Wait, what'd they say? In my opinion, it's no wonder that the game's community has a lot of people that absolutely despise it, and by proximity to the game, with how it CCs and chatters act, I don't think it's about Styx.
Act in general most days of the week.
I think I know who they're talking about.
Gacha games. I mean, let's take a look here. Let's see. I said I know who I'm saving for in Wuwa, right? Totally normal tweet. What do you mean they're making a Pokemon MMO? Totally normal tweet. I made a tweet going over Shift Up's new game.
What the hell is that?
Totally
Jesus.
I made a tweet about Stellasora being
That's too gooner.
Sorry, not Stellasora, Star Savior. It's another SS gacha game. Being incredibly generous with what they're offering at launch. Totally normal tweet. A workout I did, normal tweet. Another thing on Star Savior, normal tweet. Talking about how I love gacha games. Talking about the podcast collab I did. Talking about...
It's not about you, Styx. They're talking about like the CCs. They're talking about people like me in the old days, Glaive Keo, Saint Tontas, people like that. They're talking about us. Don't worry, Styx. I'm sorry you got caught in the AoE, man. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. News recap for the week. I mean, the vast majority of what I do is just general, chill, normal tweets. Oh, there's a delicious lunch I made.
Oof,
but, I mean,
I'm getting hungry.
I don't know, man. Many hate Wuwa because of its annoying ass agenda pushing community. Agenda pushing. I'm sorry. Like, can we just agenda pushing? Congratulations, Genshin Impact. You did phenomenally. The agenda I am actually trying to push here is that gacha games are doing great, and I can actually set aside any biases I have and enjoy and appreciate the achievements of other games.
Yeah, well, you said we were number one. What does that mean? You just said it right there verbatim. You said Wuthering Waves number one and Genshin Impact number two. That's it. Like, you were doomed the moment you just presented those particular stats because God made them that way. If only Genshin wasn't even there, that might have softened the blow. But the fact that Genshin is literally right behind Wuwa, oh man.
Rather than what you're seeing here in some instances. And then I went on to further elaborate here. And this also got, wait, how many do it? 1,500 likes, 107,000 views, and it's only been a few hours. Or I think, no, 5 hours it's been, okay. So there were a considerable amount of people that, as I noted, only latched onto the first line here. So I had to clarify. Reading comprehension seems to be an issue on Twitter, since numerous people have completely missed or opted to ignore the fact that this is based on PC exclusively, does not account for mobile or console numbers.
Exactly.
And let's just to further elaborate on this. Wuthering
Oh,
Waves,
hell yeah.
at bare minimum of 550 million US dollars in annual revenue from Tencent's 2025 annual meeting report.
God damn, that's $500 million with a B in 1 year. That's a lot of money, man.
They achieved evergreen status, which meant they had millions of active players, making over 550 million US dollars. Wuwa won the Player's Voice Award, going up against other games like Genshin Impact, Expedition 33, Silk Song. So evidently, the popularity is very much.
It's
so
obviously in Wuthering Waves,
very much so there with
the popularity, especially for old school gamers, where this is where these votes are coming from. This is where in PC gaming it's coming from. Like, it's a different breed of gamers that the neo gamers just won't understand, just like the old school gamers are not understanding much of the neo gamers. The only difference is one is apparently trying to respect the fact that, okay, hey, let the kids do what the kids want to do. The kids, however, don't want to just sit there and have fun. No. Mine is better. Mine is better. It's like, shut the hell up. Because I don't get enough compliments at school. So like I gotta have some form of self-worth from somewhere. It's gonna be my video game. Jesus.
3.1. Solon Lee confirmed that Wuthering Waves was actually the most popular it had ever been. So many different metrics here point to just how popular Wuwa is, but for whatever reason, people are just claiming that it's all fake, it's all wrong, and, you know, spreading malicious hate. And then, like, here's a prime example of people's inability to actually read, process, or comprehend information. So why on YouTube and all Genshin, it has tripled the view on their live stream trailer, and everything in Wuwa only goes down? It seems fake. Everything on Wuwa.
Of course. Hey, chat, if you don't like something, they're botting. Like, Genshin does bot a bit. They do. It's known fact. Genshin bots for their CCs. They bot their views. They do that shit. Literally, Genshin was caught back in the day during the 3rd anniversary stuff when they lost like 1 million followers, I think on Bilibili or something. They botted followers back. And we could see them botting even on Twitter. Genshin bots the fuck out of that shit. It's that simple, man. And that is provable botting. We've seen it. I remember. I was there. I was looking at that shit they do with a keen eye. I did not miss that.
What goes down 3.1, which was just like a month and a half ago, was their highest number of concurrent players in the history of the game. That's definitely down. Yep. And again, he's saying, so why does Genshin have more views? And I stated here once again, and you could tell because of how I absolutely ratioed him. Wuthering Waves has officially become the #1 most played gacha game on PC worldwide, which I stated right at the top there. That's something that is very easily accessible. This is not indicative of total revenue on Mons, nor is it indicative of mobile or consoles to PC exclusively. Once again, Wuwa is a PC game which targets more PC players, and Genshin is targeting more mobile games.
It is really that simple. There it is. Sticks, let him know. It is really that simple, man. Different metrics, different type of audience. One happens to be louder than the other. One happens to be more present when it comes to PC, and one happens to be more present in mobile. It's really that simple, man.
Because it's you know, optimized better for mobile than Wuwa is, and it actually, you know, performs better as a mobile game than a PC game. Someone said that this was bait, and again got absolutely ratioed, because why on earth would a multi-million-dollar company like Newzoo be trying to bait people?
Yeah, that's so stupid. Oh, they try to bait gacha players. Shut the fuck up. Dude, we are at number 18 and 19. A lot of gamers didn't even see that shit. They're gonna go, oh shit, Roblox is #1, followed by Counter-Strike and League of Legends. God, what? You telling me Minecraft is #4? Boy, that's crazy. Oh man, Valorant fell off, man. Call of Duty Black Ops is kind of The Sims 4 is killing it. Oh no, that's what people are gonna look at. They don't give a damn about these. We give a damn. Oh my God, like people, see, this is what I'm talking about. People cannot look beyond their own perspective. Because you see gacha every day, you think everybody sees gacha every day. No, that's not how things work.
On Twitter, Blank here states that these stats are going to feel another 2 months of Gacha tribalism, and that's unfortunately what happened. And that's the entire topic of this video. All I did was congratulate both games for breaking into the top 20. That was it. I said congratulations Wuwa for number 1, congratulations Genshin for number 2. Both are phenomenal achievements, and you know what has happened? People are upset. I inadvertently started the Gacha Wars 2026, but like, it wasn't even my fault.
Yeah, he's just, don't blame the messenger, blame the message. Yeah, talk about the message. Like, what did Styx even do?
It was congratulate 2 big games for being amongst titans. That's it. I guess if Genshin were at number 18 and Wuwa were at number 19, the Genshin players wouldn't have cared. But they do, because for whatever reason here, not being ahead of Wuthering Waves makes them feel inadequate or inferior, or makes them feel like their game is inadequate or inferior, but that just isn't the case, and nowhere have I stated that.
Yeah, and the reason why it's a problem for them is because they associate their own self-worth with the game. That's right. They're mentally not right, unfortunately, for now. I do think they're gonna wake up and eventually develop, you know, stronger discipline and their own self-esteem where this won't be an issue for them in the future, but for now we gotta have to deal with them.
To be the case, as you can see, this is still updating in real time. But ultimately, the whole like Gacha tribalism shit is just so unnecessary and so bloated. Like,
it's so stupid. Like, I feel like we're all past Gacha tribalism. We're all past it, man. Anytime I see someone trying to do it, it's like, okay, I guess we're hungry for some validation, aren't we? Or when I see a CC do it, it's like, hey, that shit sells. He's farming over there in that spot. Hey, you do you, man. It is what it is. That's farming. I don't believe you care that much. Yep, that's me, man.
Games are phenomenally popular. And like, god damn it, can we not just take a second here to congratulate games for their achievements? Like, genuinely, that's all I tried to do with this. If you're positive about a game, people hate it. If you're negative about a game, people hate it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just do you, man.
Just let people praise games and enjoy games for what they are.
Exactly. And that's what matters the most. Just let people have fun. That's it. If you see that you're getting in the way of people having fun, it's like, just shut up.
I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with.
But what about the like button?
In the Gacha genre, trust me, you're not going to regret doing so.
But what about the like button? Okay, click the like button. He forgot to tell you about the like button, chat. Click the like button and subscribe. Subscribe to Styx, man. I really like this channel. I genuinely do, man. But yeah, here we go again. Gacha tribalism at it again. We just had to have right before Genshin. It just had to happen that way, man. It is what it is. They will never wake up. The dream is too good than reality. Nah, they will. That's the thing, man. People change. People grow up. People mature. And once they do, they start to acknowledge that certain behaviors are obviously self-destructive more than helpful. So, like right now, they're coping with that. But will come the day when more and more of their friends or the people they have encountered through these games are going to start leaving those games. And it's going to be a wake-up call to them to go, you know what? Maybe it's time I quit too. Time to move on, man. Time to do different things in life. That'll happen. Maybe not now, maybe not. Maybe even in a year or two. But it will. And until that happens, unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with them. Or, what I'm trying to do, be a voice of reason to snap them back to reality and quick swap into the version of themselves they have to become. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be seeing you.